Hello friends, today we're going to do some of the reverse cascades. It's pretty much like the regular cascades, so I'm not going to give you the tips from the cascade video. You can go back and watch that. I will recap real fast. Elbows in, ball right about here. Let's get started. So the main difference here is that your hands are going to go opposite directions. You're going to go like this instead of like this. So start with one ball. Get the feel for moving your hands in that reversed circle. You're going to catch, come down, go out, over and over. Get used to the feel here. Again, same deal as the regular cascade. Just get comfortable. 2 balls. Same drill again, just in reverse. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You're going to want to switch which hand you're throwing with first and which ball goes over the top. So, pretty much the same exercise. You can do a couple rounds of one going underneath or the other going underneath. Doesn't really matter. Whatever's comfortable. Get familiar with this. Again, elbows in, ball's going up around eye level. I'm repeating it again. It's okay, it's important. 3 balls. Okay. Same drill again. Go for 3 to start with. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep switching off which hand starts. You're going to need to get comfortable with both. Just do it now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Get comfortable. Go for 4. Go for 5. Go for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 until you're doing it consistently. So this is the first step. Moved quickly through that, but really all the same rules apply. You're going to be fine. Just practice it. Let's move on to a trick you can do with that though. So we're going to actually start in regular cascade this time. Regular cascade right here. And we're going to just do the one pass, a reverse cascade, like that. Your hand's just going to briefly go into that reverse motion, throw over the top, straight back into regular cascade. You can do 2. You can do 3, 4, 5. Get consistent, start going over and over, then switch to the other hand. This hand, go over and over, or just start with 1 or 2. Over, over, over. Okay, cool. Now we're rolling. That's a nice little thing for you to start practicing. Again, there's not really any drills I can give you for that. You just kind of have to practice it. You know the drills. Go back to 1 ball if you need to. Go back to 2 balls if you need to. Just dip in, go for it. Alright, so let's talk about a slight variation. Now we're going to want to start practicing doing transitions between reverse cascade and regular cascade. So regular cascade, reverse cascade. How does that transition happen? Well, pretty much the same way as you were doing this trick, right? It's pretty much the same thing. Instead, you just go straight into it with both hands. Reverse cascade, reverse cascade, regular cascade. Start doing it faster. Play around with only doing a couple throws of each. You got lots of different options, but again, this is just a chance for you to mess around with it, see what you can come up with. So, after you're starting to feel good with that, we're going to go back to 1 ball. I want to teach you tennis. Tennis. Yeah, remember this one? Yeah. So, this is the 1 ball drill. This one feels a little bit weird because your hands actually don't do circles on the throw that goes over the top. So, I'll show you tennis again real quick here. So, tennis, right? So, when I'm catching and throwing that ball that's going over the top, it actually is moving quickly between regular cascade and reverse cascade, so I don't make a circle when I'm doing that. I actually make more of a straight line. So that's what we're going to practice with this 1 ball exercise. Straight lines, right? Instead of my hand making a circle, it's catching and then immediately going back the direction it just came from, right? So do this. Get familiar with it. See how it feels. There's not really a 2 ball exercise for this because, again, only 1 ball is going to do this. The other balls are going to continue doing a regular cascade. So just get comfortable, enjoy yourself, see how it feels. Once you're feeling good, just go straight into it. You can warm up with one of these and one of these, but then you're going to want to start trying to do them right in a row. Get yourself a little tennis going. There's not a whole lot I can tell you about this. Again, there's the 1 ball technique. You'll start with that. Just practice. You'll get right in there. There is one more thing I want you to start practicing now. This is going to come in handy in a few weeks. We're going to get to this tutorial in full. 1 ball, back of the hand. Into the left hand, back of the hand. Practice with both. Start carrying a single ball around with you. Play with it. Get used to just having a ball in the back of your hand. I'm teaching you this now because this is going to feel really awkward when you start. You can catch it with 2 fingers, the whole back of your hand, whatever's working for you. But it becomes important because you're going to use it for all sorts of things like that, or just repeat it behind the back catches, or, you know, back of the hand catches. Behind the back's different. We'll get to that. We're not there yet. But there's all sorts of different ways to use it. So start practicing it now. Get comfortable with it. We're going to get back to it here in a little while. Thank you for joining me.